Hey YouTube, we're back at the field again. We got the Twin Otter today, which is 1.4. Do a Maiden and hopefully a couple more flights after that. It's late December. It's probably the last time I fly outdoor for the year. So far this year, I'm right around 805 flights. That's indoor, outdoor, that's helicopters, planes, big, small, foam, gas, balsa, everything. So I'm trying to get better at flying, so I try to fly as much as I possibly can. So today we'll get this going and we'll see how it works out. Check it out. Taking off left to right.
RSSI critical flaps up. RSSI critical.
Okay, so maybe some.
Center RSSI critical. 5 minutes RSSI critical. RSSI critical.
Not sure what the critical is about, but. So we do have 20% differential thrust. So that seems to make it nice, turn nice and sharp.
RSSI critical. RSSI critical. RSSI low. RSSI critical. RSSI critical. RSSI critical.
I need some more down trim.
RSSI critical. RSSI critical. RSSI critical. 3 minutes. Telemetry lost. RSSI critical. Telemetry recovered. RSSI critical. RSSI critical. Landing. Flaps up. RSSI critical.
Maybe we'll land and check it out. Or just bring it low.
RSSI critical. RSSI critical. RSSI critical. RSSI critical. Brakes on. RSSI critical. Throttle cut on. Brakes off.
All right, looking to take off again. Here we go. How about we switch? How about we switch that back? There we go. Taking off again. So this is flight number 3. I'm not sure how much of this video I will use, but I can't use the flaps because the left flap doesn't work. And I'm trying to stay away from the sun, which is behind me over my left shoulder. This late in the day, this late in the year, the sun is terrible this time of day. And you can see it over there on the left there. But I'm out flying. That's the important part. This time of the year, normally you wouldn't probably be flying, or I'd be standing in a pile of snow while trying to fly. So we're getting lucky. The lights look pretty good. So the only other thing that I noticed when I assembled it is the speed control is supposed to be taped down, glued down in the center of the fuse right behind the battery bay. And it is definitely not glued down. It just is kind of hanging out in there. So I'll have to remount that. Doesn't seem to mess up the CG much. CG range is, I don't know how many millimeters, it looks about 1/2 inch wide. So there's not a lot of room to move a 3200. I'm using a 3200 Smart 4S. So, because I had to change radios again, I also don't have a timer set up, so I probably won't fly too far into the pack, not knowing how hungry it is. So. It'll be a fun plane to fly. I bought this I traded for it at a swap meet a couple weeks ago. Came with floats, so I have all the stuff to put the floats on. Had there been snow on the ground, I would have considered putting the floats on and using them, but that'll have to wait till spring or summer for some float flying. In general, it seems like a good plane. I just got to get the flap thing figured out and then figure out why I'm having signal issues with that Radio Master radio, and see what's up with the flap and get the speed control. back to where it belongs. I used the pre-programmed setup file just because I was in a hurry to put it on the iX14. So I don't have a timer set up, I don't have rates set up. I believe this is, the radio calls out low rates, but I don't know. I didn't look to see what they actually are. I figured I'd be able to handle it no matter what it is. I mainly fly on high rates anyways. Most planes that aren't 3D and super sketchy. Differential thrust seems to make it handle really good on the ground. All right, that'll do it for today. And this will be the last outdoor flying of the year. So catch you later, and thanks for watching. There you have it, the Maiden plus another Flite. Hopefully I got the video of something. Had some problems. Originally had this all bound up and set up on the Radio Master TX16S, and I was having signal issues, saying it was low, lost, back and forth, back and forth. The original Maiden was kind of short, and it's because I had issues. Landed, it would taxi, never quit working, but didn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. So I bound it to the iX14 and took it back up and did some more flying. Along with the signal issues, I lost the left flap. It was down and it stayed down. And so it didn't matter which radio now. So I don't know if that flap servo died or pin pushed out when I plugged the wings in. I don't know, it was working, it's not now. So, but anyways, this, like I said, this will be the last flights of the outdoor, or last flights for the year even. But I'm probably gonna try to get maybe one more yet before the sun drops. But we'll see how much video I actually got. I want to thank all my subscribers, anybody that watches the video and comments. It helps a lot. I enjoy doing the flying, obviously. I'm trying to learn and get better at it. But the putting videos together and editing and all that jazz, it's just another part of the hobby that I enjoy. I am getting better at it, still not great, but keeping on working on that stuff. And so everybody should have a happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.